the more you fall, the more you will stand up and be able to see life in a different way. I've been saying this to somebody that is 23 years old a few days ago, and he was telling me, oh, but Mohammed, you have fallen down 5-6 times. And I enjoy falling down, because it's like when, I don't like to use this scenario much, but imagine you start a business and then you fail, and then you go to court, you do this, you do that, you do this, to put lawyers and so on. But again, you're saying to myself, but why did I do this stupid decision from the beginning when somebody advised me? No, don't say this to yourself. Life is like this. You need to test if this works for you or not. It's like when I get you a bowl of, for a kid, I'll get him a bowl of fruits. I put for him orange, apples, kiwis, whatever he wants up there. And the first thing he's going to do is, he's going to taste, right?
Yeah.
So you need to always try to see what will work for you and what will not.
Welcome to another episode at Sharjah Entrepreneurship Festival. I'm Hiba, and I'm thrilled to have in the room with me today Mr. Mohammed Al Hakim. He is the president of Crypto.com for the GCC, and he is the first Arab and yet Emirati to ever lead Crypto.com. Under his leadership, his team has managed $24 billion in operation and reached an impressive $1 trillion in trading volume in just 2 months. He's also been key in making cryptocurrency more accessible in the region by introducing solutions that align with Sharia law. So welcome, Mohammed. I'm very happy to have you with me in the room today.
Thank you very much.
Today we'll get a peek into your journey and learn how you're shaping the future of finance and innovation in the region. But first things first, I want to know what inspired you to get in the world of cryptocurrency and finance?
To be honest with you, I started reading and looking at crypto as a currency back in 2017, 18 at that time. It was an interesting time. We would hear people sitting and talking about crypto, but still I was that person that did not understand what crypto was. With few education courses on YouTube, started understanding.
Interesting.
Started then understanding during COVID. I started learning about something called mining and how Bitcoin is generated and how many minings you need. And then I started hearing people around me talking about minings, and they have gone into the mining business. So it was interesting to see that part of life. And then when it goes to me as Mohammed, I'm an ex-banker, I'm an ex-sales, I'm ex-business development. So I tried connecting crypto as finance and the actual banking finance we have today. And these are the two, let's say, different type of frameworks that are there out today, but it's very similar to each other, what they do. And it was very interesting to see these two interesting worlds. And then I was introduced by a friend to Crypto.com, and things just started going up and down, left and right, as they say. And yes, and here I am. Before signing also, I remember signing the contract, I was like, you know what, let me go on LinkedIn, let me speak to one of my Arab colleagues that are running a crypto company. And there wasn't anyone. And I kept looking for articles, searching random things, just trying to see if there has been someone in this region, in the Arab region, that have entered this on a president level. And there wasn't. And I was like, you know what, Mohammed? We live in a country that's called United Arab Emirates. Our leaders have always taught us, especially His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, we need to be the first of whatever we do. So we're the first as a country to send a mission to Mars. We're the first to have an airline that today is one of the best airlines in the world, with biggest fleets that we get surprised every time as Emiratis walking into the airport. So yes, so being the first Arab was that motivation that I took His Highness quote, and I was like, you know what, there you go, sign, let me be the first president running Crypto.com for this region.
That's amazing. So the journey happened through education, as you said, and it was something that is inspiring to where we were at the beginning and we are at the moment. Maybe the adoption of cryptocurrency and digital assets before was very low as well compared to where we are now. And I've heard you as well talk on stage a while back, and you were promising that 2 years from now, all the shaping the ecosystem completely would be different. What do you find are the key challenges and opportunities at the moment in expanding cryptocurrency in the region?
I see it to be the right time to expand. I see it's the right time for, let's say, regulatories to be there, as we say in Arabic, سياسات وتشريعات في هالأمور that will get us where we need to be today at the end of the day. Why did I say that up on the stage? I think so, I always like to take one step back. When I sit today with business owners, when I sit today with individuals, when I'm sitting in a restaurant, I'm sitting in a coffee shop, and I'm seeing them using whatever application when it comes to the crypto world that they're on today, they always come back saying to me, Mohammed, do something about it. I was like, why? He was like, why do I always need to transfer from Bitcoin and to AED or USD and then do this, do that? Just make our life easier. Yeah. And we could see there are some entities today or let's say companies in Dubai or merchants in Dubai that have started to accept crypto as a payment option. Why? Because people think it's nice asset to have when you diversify your assets today at the end of the day. So you'll find people that have got land, they have got a building, they've got a hotel, they've got a car, they've got a gold. So everyone likes to diversify at the end of the day. You as a human being, you would like to have few options when it comes when you want to come to invest. So some companies look at it, it's nice to have it as an investment. Some of them will say, no, you know what, I don't mind dealing with crypto, but cash me out. And this is why we at Crypto.com, we have introduced our AED fiat wallet. Today, you as a client, we can bring you on board as a merchant. You can receive whatever payments you want, and I'll cash it for you in AED, USD, and whatever currency you feel like having.
And this you can use it as a normal card.
Yeah, exactly. So I have today my debit card. That's our crypto MasterCard, powered by MasterCard. Sorry. It's an amazing debit card. Our relationship with MasterCard today allows us to use more than 150 million locations globally. This allows our customers, to have easy access to their own wallet and to their own world. So for people that used to say, or for the first time users used to say, okay, I'll buy crypto and then what do I do with it?
Exactly. I think this is one of the most prominent questions as well.
So we have tried to make our customers' life much easier.
Yeah.
And I do always sit with whoever I sit. I say, if I enter this field, I promise you, I will make life much easier. Because at the end of the day, we live in a country where we like to ease things out.
Yeah.
We could see the government here itself coming up initiatives like the zero bureaucracy was one of the things. So, these things that is coming up, looking at the UAE government working on a cashless initiative, we're looking at Dubai government working on a cashless initiative. So this is all literally puts in. So when I say I want to be part of this cashless initiative, because to be very honest with you, I am a cashless initiative at the end of the day.
Exactly. What role does the Sharia compliance solutions that you're working on at the moment play in the adoption of cryptocurrency? Because I've heard that you're having partnership with Islamic banks.
Dubai Islamic Bank, yes. So what we're trying to do right now is, a shout out to Dubai Islamic Bank, to Dr. Adnan, the group CEO of Dubai Islamic Bank, for the amazing work that he's done up to today when it comes to the traditional banking world. And I still remember the first meeting I had with Dr. Adnan, and I was like, how do you look about this partnership? Do you think can crypto and Dubai Islamic Bank have a future? And he thought of it, and he looked at me, and he was like, Mohammed, yes, we can do it. And I was like, but how will we get things Sharia compliant? He was like, don't worry about it. Things will work the way it will work. There isn't anything right now that says this is halal, this is haram, this is right, this is wrong. So let's work on a product that we can generate for Sharia compliance users at the end of the day. Let's have a token that is Sharia compliance, and we will find a way where we'll be able to work together. So that's how the MOU came. Yes. We're currently working. We have a team from Crypto.com, a team from DIB. I'm heading the team from Crypto.com. Musabah Al-Ghazi is and Abid Shamsi. Both of them are heading the team out of DIB. And we're working together as one family because at the end of the day, we want to make sure, when we're going to launch this product, it's going to be the first product in the world to offer what we're planning to offer.
Yeah, and I think this incredible thinking is only found in Dubai at the moment because there's only in Dubai a digital asset regulator, VARA, and it's the first in the world. So it's before Europe, before US, before anywhere else. And how do you think the regulation and VARA specifically, and the regulation of the cryptocurrency ecosystem, how much it plays a vital role in instilling trust and trustworthiness, let's say, in people? Because trust was generally a very vague topic in the cryptocurrency world. So what do you feel is the importance of regulations in the UAE at the moment?
As VAR is something very deep to me. I'll be very honest. A shout out to His Excellency Hilal Al-Marri, the chairman of VARA, Deepa, she's a vice chairman, the amazing team from Dr. Asha Lota and the team over there. VARA has created something today that every crypto company in the world wants to be a part of.
Yeah.
And for us to be in Crypto.com, to be a fully licensed, operational, or the first ever to be out of VARA, that was a very big success for us. We came to the UAE not knowing where to put our foot. And there was people telling us, go left, go right, see this, see that. And we stood with VARA. And this is on a personal note, there has not been a time, and you will not find this anywhere else in the world. You will only find this in the UAE, you will only find it in Dubai, where I have picked up the phone and they've not ignored me. They will pick up, yes, Mohammed, how can we help? I want 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you think of this project? Any project today I want to take one step, I always do give them a call and tell them, what do you think of it? Will this work? Will this not work? And for us to work as one team, and them not, and this is what I like about VAR, they don't look at us as we're the watchdogs and you need to do what we're doing.
Yeah.
No, because they are new to this, we're new to this, and we're building for one thing, and that is the future of this country, a future of a great city that started 53 years ago with nothing, and look at where we are today.
We're the first at everything, no?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. And I'm the first Arab in this field.
In the diverse landscape of cryptocurrency, you find kind of 3 different groups of individuals. The first ones are the enthusiasts, the ones that are investing and they are keeping up with the market, let's say, complexities. And then you have the second group of people that are, maybe we call them a beginner.
Yes.
They're like trying to dip their toes in the water. They're not there yet 100%, but they're trying. And then you have the group of people that are not there yet. It's completely out of their realm. How do we, how important is education in the adoption of cryptocurrency?
Very, very important.
And at the moment, what are you working on to enhance this education and to get people to maybe step a bit better in the world of cryptocurrency?
So when it comes to, education, let me say, I think so we are very good as Crypto.com. We have our own Crypto.com University where we offer education courses for our customers and for anyone that wants to learn. I was one of these once upon a time that did not know what crypto world is, and look at me where I am today. I will not say I have made billions of dollars or millions of dollars out of the crypto world, but I have an understanding how does the crypto world work today, how does the cryptocurrency operate today. And for the beginners that have entered in the market, I always get these phone calls. I always meet people. Oh, Mohammed, I've just graduated. I received a graduation gift of 100,000 dirham, 50,000 dirham. What should I do with it? Should I put it all in Bitcoin? The first thing I tell them, اوعى. Do not throw something you are not aware of.
Okay, so what do you advise?
I always advise them. Again, this is something new for you. I don't want, yes, as an individual, I'll be very honest with you. Yes, please be my guest. Put the 100,000. But I have to think twice. Why do I need to think twice? Because I come from the UAE, and this is what our culture has taught us. If I see my brother Emirati, my sister Emirati is going into something new, no, I will grab their hands and make them sit down. أقول لهم تعلموا. Read, learn what you're getting into. Yes, you want to put in 5,000 dirhams, 10,000 dirhams, you want to buy a few satoshis, you want to buy a Bitcoin, you want to buy an Ethereum, whatever currency you want to get into. Don't take your whole entire life saving and throw it, because I cannot guarantee you're going to win or you're going to lose at the end of the day. This is a market. It's like you also walking into the stock market with everyone knowing what the stock market is. You're not just going to go and throw $300,000 into a company that you're not aware of. You don't have their financial reports. You've not read it because of a friend gave you that advice. And I think so this is the mistake that we saw. And I think so this is something what we do in crypto.com is when people do ask us, what should we invest in? We tell them the market is open. It's you need to know what the market is.
You need to do your homework.
You need to do your homework and do what I did. I did it. I took educational courses, and it did help me to understand what is there. For instance, when we go back with the question that you just asked me about, come to Sharia compliance products. A product we offer right now on crypto.com is our crypto basket. It's an amazing product. It's got a few coins in it. You invest, and again, so I'm planning right now to build a Sharia compliance basket, a Sharia basket that is going to have coins for our Sharia customers that want to deal with Sharia coins. So again, but there's a limitation to everything. Also, if you go into our platform as the application in your hand, if you go and put in, you want to invest $30,000 or $40,000, there is a daily limit for everything you do. And why is there the daily limits? Because we really don't want to be that people that tomorrow will come and say, oh, because of crypto.com, I lost $50 million. Because of crypto.com, I did this. Because of crypto.com, did not have the right rules and regulation. I was not even. And no, I don't want people to say that. I want people to make sure that they're talking highly about crypto.com. And I'm a part of the family of crypto.com. And I do look myself, not the family for today, I look at it as a long term that I want to be a part of this family. The growth that the company has seen in the last, let's say, 9-10 years, I have not seen it anywhere. We have employees that have completed in the company 5, 6, 7 years in the company, and when you sit down with them, they speak about the company with pride, with happiness, being a part of an organization that has made them grow where they are today. So it's never too late, as they say. Yes, you want to invest in the crypto market, please be my guest, but don't do the mistake going and throwing everything in one pool. Always try to diversify what you have.
What key strategies do you think have contributed to the rapid growth of crypto.com?
I would say having your own wallet today in your hand is one of these strategies. And you as a customer. We saw a lot of customers, and this was on a personal note, not on we saw customers that when they had access to their wallet, they had access to their money, they were much happier because they knew that I have access to my funds today. I know what I'm doing. So these are one of the strategies.
It's not like it's there digitally, I can't access it.
No, it's there, it's in front of your eyes, you have it. I think so these are one of the main strategies are there. And we, at the end of the day, we're here for the customers. I'm not here for myself or for my benefit. As a company, we make money today because of the customers that we have, our volume that we have. As you mentioned, the company's volume in 2024 was above $1 trillion. We have good, sufficient, let's say, deals that is taking place. But again, every person that is dealing with crypto.com is dealing because there is a trust between the customer and that trader or that employee that is there at the end of the day. Of course, everything done through a platform. We do offer some on our OTC desks when it comes to spot trading and so on. But again, there is always a trust between that person in crypto.com and that customer in crypto.com.
Fair. What are the most significant technological advancements in the world of finance that you find at the moment shaping the future?
Web3. Full stop. And for the viewers that do not know what Web3 is, Google it. You'll be shocked and amazed what Web3 is. We're one of the people that have adopted when it comes to Web3, and we're happy to be a part of it. And that's where the future is heading today. A lot of people will have, and mark me, in the World Government Summit this year, we will start looking at panel discussions when it comes to the Web3. The blockchain, fintech is an industry that is just going to grow. Where I see this industry will be in the next 5 years, I don't want to say it's like watching out of a movie, but where you'll be amazed what is there to offer.
Yeah, you're bringing me to my next question. How do you think the blockchain technology is or will enhance further the development in the GCC, the economic development?
Look, to be honest, blockchain is already here in the GCC region. So Dubai Land Department is one of the departments today that is using blockchain. We have DP World is using blockchain. We have Emirates Airlines using blockchain. You need blockchain today to operate. If you want to be that big organization, blockchain has helped people to increase when it comes to sales and so on, and at the same time be able to manage what they're doing on their day-to-day or their month-to-month work when it comes to their life.
We are surrounded today in the Sharjah Entrepreneurship Festival with a lot of startup entrepreneurs, young innovators, let's say,
yes,
and they're all looking
them.
up to you. Everyone was waiting for you.
Yes.
The room when you were talking in the main stage, it was full of the crowd. Everybody was waiting for Mohammed Al Hakim to go on stage and say the fancy words of crypto. If you had to give them an advice or 3 lessons that you have learned through your journey, it could be a personal lesson or it could be more work related. What would Mohammed Al Hakim say to them?
I'll give, let me say, a personal advice. And this advice, يقول لك, what we say in Arabic, النصيحة اليوم هي ببلاش. You get this advice for free. You don't need to pay for it. For the viewers that is looking at watching us right now, and for the people that always ask me what are the 3 main advices you would give me, never be scared. Never think twice if you're going to be taking that step when it comes to your career, when it's going to come to your starting up a business. If you're going to fail, remember that the more you fail, the stronger you will be in life. The more you fall, the more you will stand up and be able to see life in a different way. You know, I've been saying this to somebody that is 23 years old a few days ago, and he was telling me, "Oh, but Mohammed, you have fallen down 5-6 times," and I enjoy falling down because it's like when, you know, I don't like to use this scenario much, but imagine you start a business and then you fail, and then you go to court, you do this, you do that, you do this, to put lawyers and so on. But again, you're saying to myself, but why did I do this stupid decision from the beginning when somebody advised me? No, don't say this to yourself. Life is like this. You know, you need to test if this works for you or not. It's like when I get you a bowl of, for a kid, I'll get him a bowl of fruits. I put for him orange, apples, kiwis, whatever he wants up there. And the first thing he's going to do is, he's going to taste, right?
Yeah.
So you need to always try to see what will work for you and what will not. And when it comes to me as a Mohammed, I always say I started as a banker. I went into aviation. I went back into financing, from financing, banking, aviation, finance, and then I went into government. My job in the government was something different than what I was actually doing, you know, and I survived, alhamdulillah, a good 6 years with the federal government, and where I am today, you know, and I did things that I never did. when I was working in the government, I was raising funds for sponsorships, something I never thought I was capable of doing. Millions of dirhams when we're talking about sponsorships. When I was in the final, let's say in the FX world, when I was working at that time, I was exposed to a world that I never knew how it worked. But again, I had to try it. Again, when I was in aviation, I was in sales. I still remember that first 300 million dirhams I closed as a sale target, and it was the best feeling. But still, I do remember that 1-2 person saying to me, you cannot do it. But I proved them that I could do it. I will not say I didn't fall. We all fall.
For sure.
A kid falls, and then he literally needs to put a plaster and just keep walking.
Go back up.
Go back up. And this is what we all do at the end of the day. We fall, we get up, and we walk. And that's how life is. So my advice to the viewers is, never be scared. Always take that risk. Be a risk taker, because you're a risk taker. You being a risk taker will change a lot of things that you do in life, and a lot of things that you think in life.
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
It was a very insightful and inspiring to me personally. Thank you so much for your time.
You're
it was a
welcome.
pleasure having you. And I'm sure, just like I felt inspired, I'm sure all our viewers feel inspired at the moment. I'd leave you because I know that everybody wants to catch a bit of you today. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
And have a good day.
Shukran.